Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Welcome. Good morning. Or if you're in any other part of the world, then exactly above or north is above, as you know. Above or below us on the map, then good some other time of day. Welcome to another Playful Creativerse launch sneak preview, awesome live Twitch stream.
Technically, R44. For those of you who care,
I wasn't descriptive enough.
We should call this stream the Wingin' It stream because we were so busy with all sorts of other stuff that we every stream is a Wingin' It stream. But this is extra dose of Wingin' It. We are flying by the seat of our pants today.
Yeah, but I think that's all right.
Yeah, you guys are.
I ain't worried.
You guys are a good crowd. We have a lot of cool stuff to talk about.
Yeah, so to give a little context, if you're new, if you haven't come to one of our or showed up in one of our streams before, the servers are down right now, and that's because we're deploying a new update for Creativerse. There's some new content, some new blocks to show off. We've teased some of these on our social media, so if you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, you've been seeing some of these, that there's a new block set, and you've seen some of those blocks already. But there's some there's some additional things to show off with those blocks, and we're going to do that.
Quick plug, Creativerse at Creativerse Game.
That's us.
You should follow us on Twitter or Facebook because we post extra stuff there.
We do.
For our because we consider you an extra fan if you follow us, so you get extra goodies.
Yeah, our extra fans are best fans. So
we love you all, though.
Yeah, well, you're best, but equally best with everyone else. So we're going to jump in and show off that stuff. Also, new blueprints. We're going to show you that. Some new features that are going to make building a lot cooler. And just generally a lot of stuff. And so I think we shouldn't really wait, and we should just jump in to the game. What do you think?
Yeah. And everybody say hello to our awesome sneak preview group. They will be joining us on the stream today, just in the background of our gameplay. And probably should go ahead and plug that as well. If you are interested in being a part of our sneak preview group and testing new stuff as we build it and deploy it to our test servers, get in touch with a mod or post on the forums, and we will try to hook you up.
Yeah, totally.
We're always looking for new cool people to help us out.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of fun with these guys, showing off new stuff, seeing what they think about the new content. We get a little feedback back, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to hop into the game here. That was a smooth transition there, David, over to your camera.
I am a transition master.
That's true. That's the main thing I know about you. So unfortunately, I think this is we're continuing the streak of having the world being in the middle of the night when we join it for our live stream. But that's okay, because time keeps on a-turning, and we're going to be able to have some daylight here pretty soon. And so what we're looking at right now is our sneak preview team, our MVPs, are hard at work starting to lay the groundwork on one of our new blueprints. There's actually two new blueprints in this update. This one is small, and one is enormous. It would look right at home next to your colossal castle, as far as how big it is and kind of how epic. And so that's the one that these folks are working on. It's called the Robo Retreat. But before we take a closer look at that, that's going to kind of shape up as we do the stream here. And so we'll start to be able to see the shape of that and explore it a little bit. But first, let's talk a little bit about the new block set. That's what we've teased for this update, and that's going to be something fun to start to look at, I think.
Guys, it's the Industrial Revolution up in here. We went all out with the industrial theme. And some of the stuff our artists came up with are just amazing, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. Tell us about the Industrial Revolution. Are you a patriot in the Industrial Revolution?
I think that's fair to say. It was fair to say even before this update. Just generally, folks would call me a patriot in the Industrial Revolution. So
I think that's your Twitter bio, really, right?
Yeah. It was my saying in my high school yearbook, too. So let's. So if you're watching on my screen, you're already starting to see some of these new blocks, and so I'm going to call out some of them. Some of them you're going to just spot for yourself and say, "Hey, that's new," and I can already start to think of things I'm going to do with that. There are some kind of more basic building blocks that just fit into this theme of industrial builds. And so, for example, we have here this kind of copper-looking block is just an industrial wall. It kind of fits actually into the iron set pretty well. You can see here we have an industrial floor. It's kind of a concrete look. I'm going to steal this one, and this one is a lot of fun because it's got different sides, and so you can start to rotate it and get different effects. So you can really build out a cool roadway or concrete path that has different markings or even some potholes, and do some cool building with that.
Going to really require you to master that R button, the rotate.
Yeah, absolutely. Without it, you'll be lost for sure. So
we still need to figure out a way to surface that better because people all the time, new players, just can't figure that out.
Yeah, it's not really something that the game tells you to do, and so unless you're a really pro builder and you've explored all of the things that you can do, you might not even know that all our blocks are fully rotatable, just about. So I can take this lamp and rotate it. I think
that's actually one of the surprises today.
Oh, that's true. That is good. Is that a good segue?
I am the transition master. I say we transition into the rotation surprise.
Yeah, so it is well established that you're the rotation master, and so I've got. This is the
rotation master now. Too. Awesome.
What is it? Well, I guess that is what you want.
I have like 2 or 3 masteries. Those are probably most of them.
So we've got here. This is the new industrial fence. Looks like some kind of bars here that have these cool iron connectors, and just like all our fences, it does some sweet auto connection magic when you put it in a row here. If I put it, it'll even connect to the grass wall here. But one thing that's never been possible with our fences before is that they can be rotated. And so that's something that's new in this update, is that all fences and all windows are now fully rotatable. And so that really just opens up kind of a new world of decorative options for your builds. And so I want to continue to show you that. I think I've got some windows set up over here, or rather, one of our awesome sneak previewers set up some windows. Yes. So here we got, this is the new industrial window. You can see they're auto-linked together because they've been placed here. I'm going to steal this one. Plop it down. And sure enough, bloop, I've got it rotated, and I can use it now as a cool ceiling. Or there's a lot of kind of tricks you can start to do with these to make some really creative choices in your builds. And so this improvement, I think, is going to be a huge win for our builders that like to make really detailed builds with a lot of interesting components. This just is another way to add a ton of kind of creative. I mean, look at it. So this is a trick that one of our artists kind of called out, that you can have a pane of windows and rotate one, and it looks like you just got to open window there. Hey, I'm going to open up this window. You know,
that's great.
So just totally, the possibilities are really limitless.
We don't have air conditioners for our factory workers, but we'll crack a window for them every once in a while.
That's true. That much will do. Here we've got, this is a really cool block. This to me really gets at the heart of what the industrial set is all about. This is the industrial gear. And so we've got some blocks that just add a little animation and life to your worlds. The gear doesn't actually grind anyone up or move anything around, although I wish it did, as far as grinding people up, but maybe I'm just weird. But it does have a sweet animation, and when you place down multiple gear blocks together, you can see that all the gears link together, and they also support rotation, and so I can start to do stuff like this and rotate them together and just create a lot of visual interest for my builds that are in this industrial theme. There's a lot more to show you here, but one of the things we'd like to do in these live streams is do a lot of giveaways.
We do like to do giveaways. We should do one.
We should do one. We're going to try something new for our giveaway here. If you've joined us in the past, our giveaways have been a little more chaotic, and we actually have joined whatever century this is. I'm not sure. There's no way to be sure what century this is, but we've joined it, and we've got a Twitch bot that's running now that's going to help us run this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pop up on the screen a phrase for you to type into the Twitch chat.
Right up there.
It's going to be right here in the middle. If I could point that way, you'll find it in that zone of the screen. It's going to be something like !raffle space and then a message. But all you have to do is type what you see pop up on the screen. We're going to give y'all, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. I'll call it when time is up, and then we will automatically pick a random entry to receive. And today we're giving out $10 or 1,000 coin bundles so the winners can immediately hop into the game once the update is live and pick up, if they want, this new Industrial Super Bundle. So let's start it out. What do you think?
I think so.
Going to hop over here, and so you can
open.
It's open. So as soon as this comes up, go ahead and type the phrase that appears into the chat. That's right. !raffle space hotfoot.
A lot of you are just typing raffle, but you will need to type raffle hotfoot.
Yeah, include hotfoot. We'll be able to see
wants to be included.
Yeah, all right.
He always wants to be included.
So it looks like y'all got it. So I'm going to leave that up on the screen and go ahead and look at some more blocks, and we'll, I don't know, about 10 seconds more, and then we will end it and pick a winner. And we're going to keep doing these throughout the stream. So if you don't, when the first one, don't worry, we'll have a lot more chances.
Steven, you keep saying 10 seconds. I'm going to give people a little bit more time.
Well, the key is I'm going to keep saying 10 seconds for like 2 minutes. I'm going to be saying 10 seconds. So that way there's, you know, it's just my strategy.
There's kind of the space-time vortex thing we've entered into. Should we talk about, or I guess we could wait until this raffle is done and then talk about, some blocks everyone gets and some blocks are part of a bundle, right?
Yeah, that's an awesome thing. So yeah, you're right. Let's get through this.
Should we end the first? What do I do here? I just click.
You're gonna hit
draw or close.
Yeah, go ahead, hit close, and that will.
Right, sure.
And just hit draw. We're picking our winner. All right, you guys, we have picked our first winner. This raffle is over. The winner is by the name of Ewek, E-E-W-E-C.
Congratulations, Ewek.
And so what we're going to do is send your username to our awesome moderator, Remy D. He's going to send you a whisper in Twitch chat and get you hooked up with your prize. It's going to be a code you can enter in the store to claim your bundle. So what I want to do now is turn that off, and then we're going to keep doing those pretty frequently. We'll keep them moving along as we keep showing off. What I wanted to do real quick is show off this block. This is not the industrial girder, although it looks like it. This is the industrial table. But as you can see, by rotating it, you can get some really excellent effects. Like this just looks like a steel beam by just stacking these industrial tables. So another just really versatile block. And so, as David mentioned a second ago, these blocks are all part of the new Industrial Super Bundle. That's a premium bundle that's going to be available in the store. But these blocks are so awesome, we wanted to give everyone a chance to play with them. And so, there's going to be a couple things available for you in the store as soon as you log into the game after the downtime is over. First of all, there's an Industrial Recipe Mini Bundle that's available for free for anyone. You go into the store, you claim that, you're going to get 4 of these recipes for free. And they're going to be added to your account forever. You can craft them, forevermore. And so that includes some of the basic blocks.
Wait, will they be able to craft 1,000,000 of each of those blocks?
They may.
What about 1,000,001?
No, absolutely not. Out of the question. This is one of the recipes that is included.
Sad liar.
That is included in the mini recipe bundle for free. This is the Industrial Smokestack, and we're kind of excited about this block because it's the first time we've included a actual cylinder block in the game, and so it kind of offers this profile change for your builds where you can start to have, you can see, you stack them up. Hey, you got a pipe. Plop one of these industrial chimneys on top, which is a toggleable chimney kind of smoke emitter. you got an awesome smokestack. And so the key with a lot of these blocks is we wanted them to be as versatile as possible and to fit into all sorts of builds, not just, you know, epic steampunk, you know, factory builds, although you should also make those. And so that's going to be one of the things available to you for free in the store when the game comes back up. The other is we're giving away a blueprint kit for a brand new blueprint and in fact, I think I can go to the store and show you this guy. I should have showed you before.
Free bundle, free blueprint.
Absolutely. So here's our Industrial Super Bundle, the new one. That's going to give you 26 new recipes, but let's scroll down a little bit. We've got, and it's showing I already have this claimed because I've learned these recipes already, the Industrial Recipe Mini Bundle, available for free. That's going to give you these 4 that are grayed out right now, but you'll be able to see them clearly. The Industrial Switch, the Floor, the Great Wall. It is a great wall. And the Industrial Smokestack. Those will be...
Ooh, the smokestack. That's a good one. That's the one that emits smoke?
This one does not emit smoke. This is essentially the big pipe.
Cylinder.
And we've got a chimney that emits smoke as well. And then additionally available for free for anyone, just drop by our store, you're going to get the Hoverjet Blueprint Pack. So this is a cool blueprint of, it's got a helipad kind of concrete platform and a really creative kind of hoverjet looking build with a ton of the new industrial blocks. In fact, you can kind of see everything that comes with it. So you're going to have a good sample pack of all of these new blocks to check out. And so again, just grab that for free from the store when the game comes back up. It's a smaller blueprint.
So essentially what you're saying is everyone gets 4 recipes for free, but then you also can claim this free small blueprint, which will give you a sample of like all of the whole spectrum of like the new blocks.
That's exactly right.
So you might not have the recipes for everything, but you will at least get to play with everything that's new, right?
That is exactly right.
Awesome.
And so in addition to that Hoverjet blueprint, which we just showed off a little bit via a thumbnail, you can see the new Robo Retreat is starting to shape up. This guy is a beast. To give you a little scale, I'm walking down this what looks like a corridor here, but this is actually the leg of a robot, and it terminates down here at what's about a 1-story high foot of a robot. So this guy is going to become, as the MVPs are here building this, is going to start to grow up, and he's an excellent robot with a ton of cool detailed chambers inside. It really rewards exploration and has a lot of creative use of the new industrial blocks, and so I really encourage you to check this guy out. It's really awesome. Another awesome, epic blueprint creation by our artist, Mr. Nick. I do want to go show, here's another cool block over here. Just here we've got, this is part of the industrial pack, the new industrial LED, and it's kind of a LED, I don't know what you call it, LED pad, or but it's a different design from our existing LED block, which is just that cube. So this guy can set his color, and we've got just an additional way to get some decoration and color into your world, just like our regular LED block. It can be wired up, and you can do all sorts of stuff with it. So,
some folks have eagle eyes, and they have spotted the new sword. Should we talk about the new sword?
I feel like we should talk about it.
No, you know what? Let's not.
No, you're just gonna have to just get this tiny glimpse of. I don't even know how you saw it because it's beneath my head on the stream, but somehow you did. So, let's talk about. There is a new sword.
We have a great community, and you guys have eagle eyes.
They saw through me, in fact. I see how they saw it. So, in our super bundles in the past, we've liked to include a new sword, a new variant of the sword that fits into the theme of the set. And in the industrial set, man, it wouldn't be an industrial set.
Some folks called it out, but what do you guys think? If you were an industrial person and you had to fight off a random horde of like surprise zombies, what would you grab? What would you be most likely to grab in a random zombie fight? I
think Mr. Bosshog here is going to find out. All right, you've tormented us enough.
Ha ha! The crowbar.
The industrial crowbar. Blop. So this really kind of fulfills all of your industrial clobbering needs. which are many. And so
and it's such a revolutionary weapon. Like, I don't know why a video game has never done a crowbar before.
Hashtag truth. And so this thing, I mean,
HL3 convert.
I will. Well, I love it.
Now, bag rolling, is that new?
No, that snuck into the one of the last updates. There's some physics on the bag, but you saw that it was because I destroyed.
I think that's the first time
on top of a slope.
I saw it fall down like it would land on a slope.
Yeah, and so
that's cool.
This all I can say about the new industrial crowbar, is it's a lot of fun to go clobber things with a crowbar, and that's all I'll say about that. So. Yeah, it's just another kind of part of the industrial set, which has 26 new recipes, our biggest bundle ever. So, kind of a bouquet.
What is someone asks, Hard Bacon, #1, asks, what is the damage on the sword?
I think what we...
Pop open the inventory real fast?
I think we can see it if I switch. Maybe not.
Do we? Oh, is that not one of those things that we just showed defense?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is.
60.
60. So it's equivalent to the iron sword, I believe, and that's kind of been the standard of what we've done.
That makes sense.
With our kind of premium sword variants, is that they're all iron level. Personally, I'd love in the future if we could one day do kind of a more skinning thing where we could say, hey, I want to clobber things with my lumite sword but have it look like a crowbar, but that's just on my personal wish list and not necessarily something that we're going to be able to tackle in the near future.
One of these days, Steven's going to sneak in here at night and just totally, like, deploy all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you never know.
Verge!
All right. So, that's another cool guy to show off from the set. Here's that animated block that we haven't shown off to. You've probably seen it in the background as I'm hopping around. The Industrial Bellows. This is another just animated decorative block that's going to give some life to your build. We've got Industrial Vent. This guy, so he's just a little flat vent, looks like that, but it emits smoke. It's just like all these animated blocks are actually toggleable, wireable, so you can have them be on or off in different states. If I want him to stop spitting out steam, I can turn them on and off. So, a lot of options again, a lot of customizability. Well, Pebble, I'm sorry, you ran afoul of my crowbar and you have to pay.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that.
I think it was the sound of us about to do a new giveaway.
I think it was, and I couldn't describe to you what that sound is if I had to. I couldn't recreate it for you. However, I think you're totally correct.
I can't define it, but I know it when I hear it.
All right. Have you started a new raffle? So you want to close the previous?
Close, and then...
just open it up.
Open.
All right.
Reset.
Watch your screen.
Raffle.
For the next keyword. Here we go.
Sandwich.
Yeah, you know. I was just thinking of what Creativerse terms inspire me. And certainly when we have a game that has, you know, mushroom sandwiches and tar sandwiches and mossy sandwiches, I find that those just inspire me. Hey, that was Rose Violette. She makes so many awesome Creativerse fan art on our. If you go to Steam and click on artwork, she's got so many awesome animated
GIFs. You all
gifs.
should do, by the way.
There's so much awesome stuff.
Definitely go check out our artwork section on Steam.
Yeah, a lot of what you're going to see is what she's created. Awesome animated gifs and character customization. It's really fun stuff. I like this here. This is something that one of our sneak peekers put together. Just a creative use of the industrial chimney. Plus, this is the medieval lamp, rotated, two of them, and it created what essentially looks like an axle of a car and two wheels. So you can start to see how the creative use of rotation and these interesting blocks, new block designs, is really opens up. This was Echo. I know this was Echo. Look at this thing of beauty.
Oh, nice.
The industrial bulldozer, you guys.
That is great.
This is something special.
And none of that would have been apparent to any of us just with the set of blocks.
Oh,
that is up to you and all of your creativity that our community has to figure out amazing stuff like this.
So I've got ladders, rotated ladders, and those match really well with the industrial stairs. And that's how it creates the scoop arm. All right, what do you think? We want to call it?
Yes. Let me draw.
Okay. And
Rogered.
Roger. So ROG3RD.
Congratulations.
You are the winner of our second giveaway. Look out for a whisper from Remy D. He's going to hook you up with your code for a coin bundle. I'm just in awe of this thing. This is just awesome. And I just saw Echo. He was just whipping this up right before we went live. This is quick work for him. That looks like a placemat that's got some iron slab and some industrial lights on it. Just awesome stuff.
I mean, if any of you were looking to like build a house in Creativerse and you wanted like, a construction worker or a master architect, you need to hire Echo.
Yeah, you call up Echo first. All right, we're starting to get some shape to this blueprint, and so you can kind of see I've got 2 legs. He still needs some reconstructive knee surgery here, but we got 2 legs, and then kind of the back part of the blueprint here is this robot is he's chilling out and leaning on this tree. So building out this tree and kind of all the scaffolding and building that goes intertwines with the tree. I can start to go inside and explore these interior spaces. Hey, here's a desk to get some work done. So we're starting to see this build shape up. Here's some moving parts. This robot is still running. I love this kind of just hallway here. It's like, well, it looks like a hallway, but really it's a leg. Just geeking out a little bit about this awesome blueprint. So,
as you should. As
I should, and will continue to. All right, I think we're going to make it a 2 for David. I think we're going to kick off the next giveaway right away.
Okay, you're making me work, but that's okay. I'm happy to do this. So it's open.
Okay, it's open.
It's reset.
The new giveaway code is GOO. Raffle GOO.
GOO, everyone.
Got some of the sweet flicker effects going on the.
I was just going through the changelog, and I remembered that we did something special with the cursor.
That's true. So while y'all are entering this raffle, I'm going to go ahead and show that off. And so in the last update, I think it was the last update, we made a kind of a visual change to the cursor. I'm talking about that if you look at my screen. Well, you can't really see it. Here, I'm just going to hide this real quick. If you look at my screen, that little X in the center, kind of this guy right here. I'll pull that back up. And we had some folks loved it because it became less bulky and it didn't get in their way as much. But other folks said, I can't really see that. It's a little small. And so that to us always means, hey, this sounds like a good opportunity to give an option. And so if we go to our visual options, we've got a new drop down and you can select your cursor.
Let's close. Why don't we close the raffle?
Yeah, so we can show this off really well.
So we can show this off really well.
Okay.
So I will draw the winner, and could not draw anyone from the raffle.
Let's grab someone.
Let me. Okay. Congratulations to. Let's open this up. Now Katala.
You did it.
Congratulations, Now Katala.
Yeah, so we're going to look out, watch your whispers there for a message from Remy D. So, yeah, so let me finish just showing you that a little bit. I was kind of working on it while we were running the raffle, but, so we've got about, what is this? If I could count, I'd be able to tell you. I think I'm going to guess this is 8 options. Looks like about 8 options. For your cursor. Hey, we can even pick this fancy dude here. And there we are. And so just a little bit of customization for your experience playing. If you want a big cursor or a certain one, you can grab it or just pick a little dot. It's up to you. Let's see. Something else I wanted to call out. It's nighttime. It's going to be a little harder to see, but while we created a bunch of these industrial blocks, it turned out they fit really well into our existing iron sets. And so, in fact, we wanted to make them work really well together. And so there's just been a little touch-up work on some of the existing iron blocks. And so I'm talking like the iron slab, iron stairs, iron roof. And it's not something you're necessarily going to notice. A lot of it has to do with just colors and levels and highlights, making sure that they kind of all fit together in the in your builds. And so that was something else that was done here.
Somebody was distraught that we didn't do a fidget spinner shaped cursor. You are more than welcome to submit that on our suggestions form on Steam.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing stopping you from submitting that suggestion.
You may be the only one asking for it, though. But,
yes.
But you could always, do some kind of grassroots campaign. Do a change.org petition.
Yep. So I think I want to find a cave and go down to the cave, and so I can show another change, another just kind of minor improvement, but something that's actually going to make a difference, I think, for kind of your day-to-day play. So let's I'm just going to wander around. If I don't actually have one. Oh, here's one.
Fidget spinner is a weapon, yeah.
No,
good luck with that.
False cave. I was lied to.
Oh.
Well, so I can go ahead and kind of start teasing it. And so one of the adjustments we made...
No, you can't tease it. You're not in a cave.
Well, man, who do I talk to? Caves are really hard to find in this game. I don't know who to talk to about that.
I hear coal is really hard to find in the game. So I heard that once.
Well, so
I never seem to have a problem with it.
Funny you should say that. And so kind of this new adjustment is targeted at, is this a real cave or a fake out? Yes, it looks real. It is targeted at making it a little easier to find ore in the dark. Maybe this won't even come across on the stream because it's so dim, but essentially what we did is add a little bit of kind of a sheen and a highlight to ore nodes. And so I'm here in pretty much the pitch darkness, can't see much of anything. But right here in front of me, I can see that there's an iron node. And if I look around, I can now start to see all around me highlights from ore nodes. And so what this does is adds just a very subtle kind of visual sheen to ore nodes to make it easier to track them down when you're here in pitch dark. Like right here, I can see I got coal. I can see up there some more sparkling. I know that's got to be more coal. And so... in fact, the sheen matches the texture, and so you can even see that's an iron, that's a lumite over there. Although I don't know where you would be where you see both of those at the same time. But you could if that happened to occur. I'll just take the bow tie. Thank you. So let's head back up top. So just another kind of small improvements. These are the kinds of changes that we just want to continually make, just polish the core game experience. Whenever we can find an opportunity to kind of make something a little easier or just a little more fun, we want to kind of seize that opportunity. And so this was just something we did here. Sometimes that, hey, caves are dark, it's hard to find, or we want this to make life just a little bit easier.
When will we get the red bow tie? You've shown it in some pictures.
Red bow, is that not in?
I thought there was. I think it's a found item, right?
It's a found. Yeah, so all the bow ties and party hats and such are all in treasure chests. And as far as I knew, red bow tie was in there. I'll make a point to check up on that after the stream. And if I find out that is not actually in the game, I'm going to go set a trap for Thor and just do something. Put a whoopee cushion in his chair. Something that's going to get the love for the red bow tie across in an indelible way. So. I will follow up on that after the stream. My thought is that it's already in there, but I could be way off because those are kind of rare, and so it's easy to not run across one of those for a while.
So I'm seeing some questions that sound like several folks have joined us late because they're asking questions we covered earlier. So if you're just joining us, maybe just a quick recap. This is the industrial update. We had a whole industrial revolution happen up in here, and we have a portion of the new blocks are available to everyone in our store. It's a free bundle, and we also have a free blueprint for everyone that uses all of the industrial blocks. So you get 4 of the new blocks for free. And then you get a free blueprint kit with all of the available blocks to just let you play with all of them so you can check them out. And then the rest of them are available in a super bundle along with a new sword that is crowbar themed.
That's right. Show it off a little bit again here. Absolutely, yeah. So we wanted to make sure as we developed this set and put a lot of the artists really went above and beyond to squeeze in, I think, a lot of cool design and just make it really polished. And so as we did, we got really excited about the set and wanted to make sure that everyone had a chance to at least play with some of the blocks and have some of those recipes. And so you're going to want to make sure whenever you log into the game after this update, swing by the store, grab those free bundles, and you're going to have a set of recipes plus a pack of blocks to build the new hoverjet blueprint, which is not the one we're showing off here. This is the robo retreat. The robot is taking form. He is nearly activated. Yeah.
He's just one chill robot. He's retreating. He's had a long, tough day of being robotic and doing robotic things, and now he's just meditating.
You can see he's been at it for a while. He's starting to get a little overgrowth here.
Just to give you some context, when he's finished, you see that he's like laying down, just kind of, chillaxing.
Definitely lounging. It's
yeah.
The chillaxing robot was almost the name of the blueprint. Just the last second we said, well, robo retreat.
Yeah, I'm still torn on that decision.
Yeah. It was a controversial decision.
We may revisit that at some point, but I think we've covered most of the new stuff. But I don't think we've done another giveaway, have we?
We haven't done another giveaway yet. I think that's one of the statements that's always true, but it continues to be true at this moment. So hey, let's just do it.
It's worth asking.
So we were just talking about the industrial set. Do you have the?
So I think I have it set up this time. So
okay, we're gonna do it. So
we're gonna do it.
Industrial set. Let's go with raffle industry. Let's see those into the chat. And then I think we might do a little wrap up, and then, who knows? We'll just see where we go from there.
Yeah, we're winging it again. So, the winging it episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to this.
Hey, at least we haven't had anyone call us out on any audio issues, right?
Well, now that you said that, they're going to start coming in.
We actually had to pull our intro video at the last minute because we could not figure out. We just cannot get good at this streaming thing, but we will get there one day.
That's
one
true.
day we will.
Yeah, look at this crew we got building. I can see at least.
Man, those guys are cranking.
How many folks we got on right now? 16 folks working on this blueprint.
Nice.
So this gives you an idea of what you're in for when you take on the Robo Retreat. Take the time that these folks have been working on it and then times it by 16, and that's what it'll take you to get this far.
Should we declare a winner?
I think we should.
I will do that now.
I'm going to go ahead and take that off the screen.
Demator, congrats on winning and on having a pronounceable name.
That's true. That always helps. Helps us, anyway. Hey, here's the industrial fan. Knocking me around. I will reach you, fan. I can make it to you. No? Alright, can't do it. Industrial ladder. Do a little industrial climbing. There are two switches in this update. We've got the industrial lever, if you will. You can see that's wired up to that LED. And there's also an industrial switch. I don't know if there's any of those plopped down right here. The industrial switch is one of those free recipes you get in the mini recipe bundle that's available for free in the store. So if we don't see it here, that's cool. Just grab one from the store for free, the recipe, and then craft one for yourself in your world. Here's a cool. We added, of course, a new chest in this block set. This is the industrial locker, which is going to be right at home in your Robo Retreat or any of your industrial.
It's where you're going to keep all of your stuff while you're working in your industrial factory. Somebody's calling out they're distracted by the flashing coral in your hotbar. Is that a tutorial thing or?
So you're right. So one of the things we added, and we're still kind of polishing it, I think, but initially we found is that sometimes folks would, say, buy a blueprint kit for the store and then be like, hey, where's my kit? And it got added to your inventory, but it was just another icon, essentially. A little hard to find, and so there's just a new sheen on items that just got added to your inventory, and I was able to clear just by mousing over it. The same thing's going to happen in my inventory. There's something new I pick up, see a little sheen until I deal with it, and so it just kind of lets you know what you got new that's in your inventory. I'd love to hear feedback on that once y'all folks get to play with that a bit, see how it kind of worked for you. If there's some cases you wish things would flash, or if they wouldn't, just so we can really get that polished. But wanted to get that out for folks because, yeah, it's nothing worse than, hey, I just got my new recipe pack. Where did it go? Not being able to find it in your recipe. Oh, man. Or in your inventory.
question, how many slots are in the locker?
I want to say... Well, it doesn't matter what I want to say. I don't know, so whatever I want to say isn't going to be right. There are 32. So, I'll plop stuff in there. 32 slots. So I think that's...
So decent sized.
I think that's on par maybe with the smaller Architect chest. Maybe it's a little smaller than the Grand Architect chest. So, it's right in there. It's a contender. You can see this guy's Mr. or Miss Robo Retreat is really starting to shape up. The folks are getting close here. I'm going to fly up there and get a little closer look, but that is the head is starting to get built. I'm going to land here in the chest cavity. Not one of those things I get to say a lot. I get to say it sometimes, you know, land in the chest cavity, but today was one of the days I got to say it. Yeah, we're getting close. These guys, I'm telling you, awesome builders that can just crank out a blueprint like nothing. So we're getting close. Should we do one more giveaway?
What wasn't the question? Have we done another giveaway?
Have we done another giveaway yet?
And I think the answer is false, in which case we should. The flow of that flow chart is yes, let's do another giveaway.
Okay, are you ready?
Let me just check one thing. Okay, let me... Raffle is ready.
All right.
Locked and loaded.
We are locked and or loaded.
Pick the best one. Oh, he did pick the best one. Robo. All right, guys. Robo raffle.
Raffle Robo. Fitting as I'm traversing now the Robo Retreat. Getting very close to being complete here. So I'm going to show off a couple more of my favorite things while we're waiting for that. My favorite things about this Robo Retreat. Just all the interior spaces, really. From the outside, it looks like an awesome robot statue, but just these really detailed, built-out spaces that you could really kind of set up home and set up your camp in. Let's climb up inside. Got spinning gears. So our hope is that this just inspires you to do your own building. Got some of the fans turned on here. Inspires you to create your own spaces in your own home bases using some of these blocks. All right.
Are we ready to call it?
I think we're ready. I'm going to go ahead and remove that.
Congratulations. Oh, this is going to... Okay. Jambon Berepool. Hey,
you know who you are.
I butchered that. But congratulations to you. You have won our latest giveaway. Our last giveaway? I don't know, but I will say it is our latest giveaway.
Yeah, so we're getting to that time in the stream where normally I'd say, well, I think we've all about covered it, right?
Yeah.
We've seen what there is to see, and in fact, there's going to be, once these patch notes come out, there's going to be some more, a lot of bug fixes.
Yeah.
Also, some kind of behind-the-scenes fixes that are already starting to be in place that you might notice the side effects of. One thing I want to call out is that we've started to do some of the groundwork for localizing the game. What that means is having all the text be available in different languages. This is something that's really been requested for a long time from our players in other countries or that speak other languages. And so, while that's not available in the game yet, we've started putting some of the groundwork for that into the game. And so, you might notice here and there where some text looks a little different, or maybe some wording has changed, and that's all kind of a side effect of that groundwork that we're laying to get the game localized for y'all. And so,
I would say we haven't covered everything because there's still a lot of stuff we're saving just for you guys to discover that'll be in the patch notes. Not big stuff, but like small improvements and bug fixes.
Yep, totally.
Also, someone called out in chat, congratulations, Brainsloth, for not dying on the stream.
Well, that makes me really want
that might be a first for you in a while. So, everyone congratulate Mr. Brainsloth. Oh no, is he? Oh, he. Apparently, that is a tradition. That's a new tradition here at the Pig Stream here at Playful Corp.
All right.
You had to jinx it.
Yeah. As soon as you said something, there's some part of me that had to make that not true. Here's a little cool trick. We've got some rotated fences, which is now possible in the new update. Makes a nice lamppost.
Yep. For those of you joining us late, you can now rotate fences and windows. So almost everything in the game is rotatable. I think only now the bed and maybe doors.
I think the medieval fireplace isn't, because it's kind of a special kind of block that takes up 2 spaces. So
there's a few that aren't rotatable. But
small exceptions, but yeah, just about anything can be rotated a bit. So I mean, definitely.
And windows will not break if you walk on them.
That's true. Exhaust. Turn off your exhaust. Man. Industrial bulldozer.
The industrial revolution is very pollution heavy.
Yeah, gotta watch out for that.
Gotta watch out for our carbon emissions.
Yeah. So, as I was getting at, I think normally this would be the point where we say, that's all. That's all there is to see in the update. But we kind of wanted to. I think there's just one more thing. And
are you sure? Are you sure you want to go there?
I think I do. And so this isn't something we do a lot, but we've got something cooking in the background for a future update that we're just really excited about. And so we're going to give you all a little peek into the future, something that's going to be coming to Creativerse in the future that we're working on now. Can't say exactly when it'll be done, but we're excited to start to give you all a taste of. And so I'm going to switch over. We're going to show you a little video clip that's going to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. Then we'll come back and wrap up. So let's kind of do this.
Good thing about this video is there's no sound.
There's no sound
to butcher.
We'll be able to talk over it, I think, if we do this correctly.
If you can't hear us, send help.
All right, so we're now out of the live game. And what is this feature? Is it a house? Let's watch. Looks like we're exploring this house.
It's kind of a basic house. Oh, so it's a blueprint?
Blueprint of the house, I guess. That's a cool thing. I love houses.
Yeah, I guess it's a new blueprint.
Yeah.
Hang on. Something different. What are we looking at?
What could this be?
There's a capture button.
Capture? What does that mean? Hey, give it a name. Might as well name it if it's asking you to.
So what you are in fact seeing is the early stages of a new feature where you guys will be able to create your own blueprints.
That's right.
Asked about this. We've had requests for a long time, and it is something we've wanted to do for a long time, and it is coming soon. Would we say next update soon, or 2 updates soon?
Those both sound like reasonable things to say. I don't know.
Switch back to the game.
All right, let's switch back so we can go ahead and discuss this a bit more. Let me get somewhere interesting. So y'all, let's watch this robo retreat finish up while we talk a little bit about this. So one thing that we kind of talked over there, but you notice not only is this a way to capture your own blueprints, there's also a way to share them with the community. And so this is going to work with the Steam Workshop, where you're going to be able to submit your blueprints to the Steam Workshop, where other folks can come subscribe to them and then play with them in their game.
Should we show it one more time while we're talking about it?
I think so.
It's a short video.
It's a short video. Let's show it again. Let's do that again. Hey, there's one more thing. Let's just show this.
One more thing that we've already showed you.
Yeah. Okay, is that working?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. It's too big.
It's too big.
All right. Never mind this jankiness.
Yes, we are using VLC Player. But yeah, it's we're working on a way to make this really kind of user friendly, so that like anybody can take something you guys have created, plop down the capture tool, which may be a cornerstone, maybe something else, and name it, and then list it, and then did you mention Steam Workshop?
Yes, and so when you publish a Steam Workshop, that's going to give you the ability to kind of promote your work, and so you'll be able to even upload videos, I think, and screenshots, and add descriptions, and really kind of be creative to promote your blueprint as the one that folks should subscribe to and build in the game.
I think there may be other ways we will have for sharing. We might be able to have individual files that you can just share if you don't want to use Steam Workshop. We're still figuring out all the details, but that is coming soon. I don't know if it'll be the very next update. It could be if we, just depending on how difficult it shakes out.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. A lot of that is still in flux. What we have there that we kind of showed you is just the bones, really, of the system. And so that's why we're still at work at it. The goal is to make this really polished, really easy, built into the core game. And so it's just easy as you play to be able to access these blueprints. And so all of the details really are still in flux, and we're still being designed, really. And so that's why we were only
people asking about size limits. That's something we're still trying to figure out.
Yeah.
All of that stuff we'll figure out. And of course, if you are in our sneak preview group, who are the fine folks you see here helping us today, you can test that out once it is ready for testing. So again, if you want to join that sneak preview group, talk to a mod on the forums. Somebody will hook you up.
Yeah, absolutely. So this guy's getting close to complete. So we will be having a lot more to say about user-generated blueprints in the future. That's something we're truly excited about this feature. I can remember the first day it was suggested, and that was the same day that blueprints were added to the game. Because as soon as we added blueprints, folks were like, I want to make my own. And so we're so excited to finally be able to give that power to our players. And so as the feature shapes up, as we have more to say about it, just watch all our feeds and our social media, probably streams, who knows. And we're going to keep talking about it and sharing what we can, because we also want to hear your feedback. How do you want this to work? Do you have any specific thoughts about what this should be? Keep that coming to us, because that's going to help us as we design this and make it. It's going to help us just make it awesome. So.
And don't forget to follow us on social media, Creativerse Game, Twitter /Creativerse Game, Facebook.com/Creativerse Game, for all that those extra sneak peeks that we like to do.
Totally, that's the place. Well, all right, I think our awesome sneak preview team has just about done it again. I think Robo Retreat here has a few kind of some leaves and tree elements up on his shoulder there that are still getting completed, but now you can kind of see what I do want to travel up to real quick is, well, you know what, I'm going to let you all explore this blueprint once you hop into the game. He's got some really excellent interior spaces, like I've been saying, and really make sure you go visit inside of the robot's head. I think it's kind of a really special, awesome spot that you're going to love. So you can kind of start to see the shape of this blueprint, and it's just one of the things that's coming in the new update, which probably, I'm not following it, but that claw, which probably is coming quite soon. I think we're got to be getting close. And
yeah, this one's not going to be as long as some of the past ones. But let me ask you a question. I think I know the answer, but I just want to confirm with you.
Go ahead.
Have we done another giveaway yet?
Have we done it yet? I can only say we haven't.
Okay. Let's do one.
Okay.
Why not, guys? Let's do another coin giveaway. Let me just make sure this is all set up.
All right.
Locked and
loaded. Are we ready? Here it comes. To enter.
We'll go ahead and call it. This is the last.
Yeah, this will be the last one.
Update or giveaway of the update. Flood that chat, guys.
Yep.
Just flood it. Love it. It's like a waterfall of awesome.
Someone just called out that the update actually downloaded to their Steam, but the servers are down, and they shook their head. Hey, you don't got to shake your head. We also have to update the servers, and so sometimes that takes a little extra time. So
it's a two-step process.
Yeah, still that head of yours.
That's all. I mean, our engineers, like, all they have to do is two things.
Just pressing two buttons. I don't know why it takes so long. Is update button.
They're big buttons.
And then they're very large buttons.
They have to have a couple different ladders systems to get up there, and they all have to jump at the same time. So it's actually a very physical skill. You get your workout for the day.
Yep.
Do we want to go? Oh, there's one of our engineers right now, kind of floating on an industrial fan.
Yep. Alrighty.
He may be just kind of AFKing while he's doing the deploy.
All right, who do we got up? Off. Okay.
All right, let's draw. Huntsman 486. Congratulations, Huntsman 486.
Congrats. You're the recipient of a coin pack. If you choose to use that coin pack to grab the new Industrial Super Bundle, hey, we're not going to stop you. We might even encourage you. But there's also a bunch of other stuff in the store. If you want to grab one of the other bundles you don't have yet, very cool. So I'll finish up just by, this is a little repetition, but for anyone that just tuned in, not only is there this new Industrial Super Bundle in the store, there are free things you can get right away when you join. When you hop back in the game, go to the store, grab the new Industrial Mini Recipe Bundle. That's going to give you 4 of these recipes for free that you can learn and have unlocked forever.
Grab it quick before we change our minds and
charge
$99. No, I'm just kidding. It'll always be free.
Yes, that mini
But go ahead and grab it.
Yeah, do grab it. Additionally, go grab, we're going to give you a blueprint kit for the Hoverjet blueprint, which we didn't show off in this stream. It's going to be up to you to go discover that, see what it looks like. Hey, go ahead and build it. That kit is available for free in the store. So you get to see, it's built with, I think, 100% industrial blocks. You're going to get to just see just a sampler of what all these different blocks look like in your world and start to play around with them, even if you don't buy the Super Bundle. So just we really wanted to spread these blocks far and wide, get everyone a chance to check them out, and so head to the store and grab those free bundles.
I think that's going to be it for us today, folks, but thank you so much for joining us. The servers should be up fairly soon. Definitely less than an hour, maybe like, well, actually, I don't really know. I haven't been following the... Let me just poke over and see if there is a timeline.
I bet we're getting close. This one wasn't supposed to be as long as some others, so...
It looks like they're doing a bit of testing.
Okay, that means we're close.
Could be close.
So
I think we're going to go ahead and call it, but thank you guys so much for watching and checking out all the cool stuff. And we love your enthusiasm. Thank you for all the feedback in the chat. What else do you want to add?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just echo that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek, not only at the industrial update, but also some new feature that we've got cooking for the future. If you missed that announcement, or not really an announcement, just kind of a teaser video, you can go back and watch this video on YouTube. We're going to post it there a little later today. Or just watch us going forward. We're going to be saying a lot more about that new feature. And so just stay tuned for details. It's going to be a really exciting one. Hey, LV Gamer, what are you doing? I can't believe it.
We already had our 1 Brainsloth death in the stream. We can't do 2. That would break the world.
Stunned him.
I'm just checking for any last-minute questions. But I think we covered it. And again, we covered a lot of stuff, so if you want to go back and watch this, it'll be live after we're done. And the patch notes will be up shortly, so you can see all of the new stuff on our Steam forums.
Absolutely.
And now it's just turning into an all-out battle.
Yeah, I'm just having a little
We should just let this play out. You won!
I think that is exactly where we need to leave it off. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time.
See you guys.
Woo!